you're thinking to use that really small lineup with Bones in that third quarter to kind of maybe get some juice going.
Where you at? What'd you say?
What went into going that really small lineup? Bones really hadn't played rotation minutes in about 3 weeks. I mean, just to get him in there, play really, really small, what were you looking for there?
Just some offensive energy, some being able to push the ball, some shooting on the floor, and put him in a tough position, but just thought the game was a little too fast for Kobe tonight, so we wanted to just try to switch it up a little bit, but it is what it is.
Sorry, Steph, you only wound up 10 to 15 shots. It seemed like the team tried to focus on containing him. What were you trying to just do defensively, and how do you feel like you were able to execute on that end of the floor tonight?
Just try to keep him inside the three-point line. Not let him get a lot of threes off. And then I thought the second half, like we talked about before the game, we did a good job getting to the paint, finishing, around the basket with some tough finishes. But, overall, I thought, when we were up a little bit and Draymond's at the 5, like when Draymond got behind us defensively, it was tough, put a lot of pressure on our defense. And so that was tough to see. So we just got to, be able to correct those things on Saturday when we play.
Hey, Coach, back here. It seemed like Russ made some good cuts tonight, got some baskets, made some extra passes. Has that been a point of emphasis, getting him moving without the ball?
Yeah, just put him in positions when teams are going to blitz, James or PG or Kawhi, getting him where he's getting that backdoor cut, for dunks or layups, and then working the baseline, in that short action, which he's done a good job of too as well.
Coach, over here to your right. I realize it's a work in progress for you offensively, but when you do get to where you want to be, what is your vision for some of the key tenets of what this team is going to be on the offensive end to be that dominant offense that I think people thought they would be when you guys brought this group together?
Yeah, I think last night was really the blueprint of how we want to play. Every night teams are going to play different defensively, so we got to understand that. But I think just being able to play together and understand, the time and score, where guys need the ball on the floor, when guys haven't had a touch, things like that. And then just getting better organized after makes. We have 3 calls that we want to make, and sometimes we're unorganized. And so we just got to make sure we continue to stay organized and make sure we're getting in something and not playing as much random basketball.
How do you feel like Norm came out of this? It was good to see him play, but he hasn't looked like himself even before he got hurt yesterday. It doesn't look like he's gotten the normal volume that you are accustomed to seeing from a player like him. Where do you feel like he's at right now?
Norm, he always wants to play, regardless of the circumstances. If he can give it a go and it's up to him, he's going to try to play. And so I appreciate him trying to, gut that out and play tonight. And I got to do a better job of just getting him involved. But that's when it comes in when, made baskets, just make sure we're calling a set, getting in something so we can kind of keep everybody involved in the game. And so if we can't handle that, then I got to do a better job of just make sure we slow it down and call plays so we're in the right spots and right place.
What do you feel like the goal for this team is over the next week and a half, 10 days, going into this new month of December?
What's the goal?
What would you target as something that you want this team to accomplish in the short term?
I think offensively, it's big for me. Just being able to get organized, getting to the right spots, getting to the right spacing, doing it hard, doing it with some pace. Like we talked about the half-court pace, and I thought tonight our half-court pace was slow. I thought our calls were a little slow getting into it, so guys were out of place and having to run to different spots. And so just getting our play calls in a little earlier and understanding what we're trying to do.
A couple of games ago, you mentioned that with James, you were hoping that he could make those calls really, really early after when he would start a possession. How's that gone? With that organization you're talking about? Yeah,
like I thought, yesterday I did more of that, so I just got to just keep helping him along until he gets comfortable. Like I said, just, making sure he gets comfortable is the main thing, and just continue to keep getting better with it.
It felt like when we left San Antonio, all the guys were acknowledging that this 5-7 was really going to test you guys. What do you feel like you learned about this group over the last week?
More so than anything, just I think tested us mentally. I just think that understand that we can do it. You know, guys have fought through it. You know, and I told PG, he's been playing a lot of minutes, and so for him to continue to keep fighting through, playing 30 to 40 minutes the last 5 out of 7 games, that's tough to do, especially when it's 5 and 7. And so, like I said, tonight he looked tired to me. A few loose balls that we couldn't get to. His shot was short, and so, like I said, that's on me. Just coming off a back-to-back last night where he played 41 minutes, and so we just got to be smart about it. He said he felt good physically, but you could just see he was tired, and so we just got to get through Saturday, and then after that we'll have 4 days off and kind of come together, work on some things we need to clean up on both sides of the basketball, and go from there.
Let's get ready for Hoop Jab.